Hello, fabulous people. Oh my goodness, running so behind. Hi, everyone. We're going to get started. Tonight, we're also going to be doing some Tarot 10, and I'm going to make sure that it goes live on TikTok. This energy right now, I feel like it's a never-ending vortex of changes. We're going to start... we have willpower already popping out. We're going to start with some oracle, and then we're going to get into some tarot. And then if you want to do a tarot 10, you are more than welcome to. And let me know like where you're tuning in from. What's your vibe? There's a lot of changes. It feels like there's a lot of changes, a lot of tests, a lot of resilience needed, also some manifestations, but it's almost like being in the pressure cooker. Does anybody else feel like they're in a pressure cooker? That's kind of what I'm seeing. And I have a video coming out tonight on TikTok about the energy. So if you don't follow me over on TikTok, I highly recommend you do it. Close the highest vibrational light frequency for this today. Let us know. What advice do we have today from the ancestors for the collective? Ooh, the ancestors are with you all. Yes, with the pressure cooker. Yeah. Creativity. Ooh. When I pulled this creativity card, I automatically heard it's your key to freedom. Like whatever you are going through right now, your creativity is going to allow you to release the literal pressure from the pressure cooker. You know what I'm seeing? Like, right before you release when you release the steam, it goes like, and like does all that. That's what they're showing me. It's like you need a creative outlet so that you can alchemize this energy, because it feels like I didn't even go live on TikTok, y'all. My bad. my bad. Because what it feels like is that you're channeling things, and that's why it also feels quite intense. But you're going through changes in your life, and so the energy, they're saying, needs to go somewhere. So make sure you're doing your creative endeavors. Even if you feel like you are busy, lean into your creative endeavors to help you. It's like it's going to lift your energy more than you think. Yeah, courage. I also heard have the courage to show up as your most authentic self right now in your creativity. So I'm hearing like writing, or like even posting. They want you to post more if you haven't been showing up in that way, or even like I'm seeing people talking to folks in their community. So sharing your works of art. It's like you're very magnetic, but you're in this stage of like becoming the diamond, but it doesn't mean that you don't have the gravitational pull to magnetize what you are wanting. Even though it feels like you need to like stand still. They want you to like release the reins, is what I'm hearing. It's like, yes, the energy might feel intense, but you are actually quite magnetic and standing in the spotlight quite strongly. Like you have a very strong aura. So make sure that you're using that to your advantage. Hi, Shantae. How's it going? Yeah, divine guidance. If you are getting guidance right now to go anywhere, make sure you follow your intuition, even if it's like to the grocery store or to go talk to a friend, or I'm hearing even to like go take care of yourself. Not necessarily at a spa, but maybe you've been thinking about doing something that you're like, oh, that always makes me feel better. But like, I don't really know if I should spend the money right now. Spirit wants you to spend the money. Hi, Diala. How's it going? Hello. Hi, Nia. What's up? It's so great to see you all. So again, reminder, if you missed the beginning of the reading, right now you need to be leaning into your creativity to alchemize this extra energy around you, because your creativity is also, I said this earlier, like your key to your freedom, your key to your liberation. It's the key to your happiness. So if you're going through changes right now and you feel like, why is it a little bit harder for me to be happy? Why do I feel like I have to like sit, it's almost like contemplate happiness, or like contemplate what's going on, but you're participating and you're open to the happiness, but you're like, why do I like pause and get into this energy of like, I just need to stand still for a second, it's because you need to be expressing yourself through creativity so that you can tap into a different level of happiness. That's what they're inviting you to do. So if it feels like things are a little bit paused, they're not really paused. It's like take one step into your creativity and then see what happens. Been processing a lot, but I'm great. How are you? I'm amazing. I'm so happy. It's like torrential downpour today. And when I looked at the weather and like leaned into the energy, I was like, oh, for everybody, I was like, collective. Yeah, I'm doing great. Are you processing just life in general? How are you all doing on YouTube? How have you been processing as well? It's like that pinwheel. It's like loading, loading. They don't want you to worry about the extra energy that is around you right now. That feels like you have to look a little bit deeper or you have to do any deep healing work. It's like you're already where you're supposed to be, but now you just need to turn your attention to creation. Yes, the processing. Yeah. See, confirmation, banishing a curse. For all my lovely creatives, y'all know most of us are artists and activists. When you channel, you're also able to clear out a lot of stagnant energy. So if you're doing your art, I know Nia, you do like handcrafted goods, and some of you paint and you're a stylist, like do the things that you love right now, even if you wake up that day and you're kind of like, I don't really feel like doing it, because it's gonna help you remember what happiness feels like. Healing work and emotions. Yeah, I'm letting self just flow right now. Good. Working on the blanket. Yay! You're working on the blanket. Nia makes the most coziest looking high class giant thing. It's so, I want one. That's all I can say right now, Nia. I feel like I'm on the edge of a big change. Yeah. So lean into your creativity so you can like boot yourself off the cliff. Right? Like it's like, boop, just do it. Because you know what I'm hearing again? The Edge of Glory. I've been hearing Lady Gaga like all week. So listen to that song if you need a little kick in the keister. But it's like you're so close. Like, don't get distracted. And it doesn't really feel like you're heavily getting distracted, but it's almost like, what is my brain doing? Like your brain, it feels like it's trying to catch up with your manifestations and what's happening in your life. And so it's like, I don't really know what to do. And you're like, no, we know what to do. We're just gonna do the creativity, but do your creativity more than usual, is what they're saying. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for liking the live if you haven't already. Yeah, creativity. So we have defense, which is like protecting your energy. But I also heard, oh, I'd send you one. Thanks, Nia. What I also heard is like you're releasing the negative energy around you having to be overly protective. Like I'm getting almost the opposite of this card. Like this card is sometimes like protect your energy, do this and this and that. That's not what this card is talking about today. Like it's literally saying like you have been too much sometimes in the past in your Scorpio energy or the tail of the Scorpion energy when it comes to like defending yourself. And so they don't want you to defend yourself anymore because you don't have anything to defend yourself from. You're already in your magnetic energy. So now you just need to lean into your creativity to draw in the life that you are wanting. So be mindful if you even have thoughts of like, this is a horrible thing to do. I shouldn't be doing this. Like I need to learn from my mistake. Like if you're going in that spiral on accident, it's okay. Just let it go and then get back to your creativity, because it feels like the way your mind and your energy works, when you're being creative, those thoughts, there's no room for them to come in. And that's why they want you to stay in that energy. So if you're like a dreamy person, when you're doing your blanket or when you're curating or when you're painting or when you're dancing, they want you in that energy as much as you can right now, because there's so much fast manifestations coming into your life. Yeah. So confirmation, you all have a lot of change coming in. And this is how they're preparing you. So they're basically wanting you to stay as high frequency as possible. And do what you need to do. And it's not like they're trying to get you to be disciplined, like, oh, you have to sit in meditation, oh, you have to like be on your yoga mat. It's like, no, just do the thing that you love and keep it really simple and be in that frequency as much as you can throughout the day. Is that making sense? Oh, he literally said, that makes sense. I received that. Is this a collective reading? Yes, it is. Nice to meet you. Yes, exactly that. Yes. Okay. It's making sense. Good, good, good. Yeah, confirmation. We have the magical power card. This is all about using your intuitive gifts and manifestation skills to strongly magnetize the life. Hi, to strongly magnetize the life that you're wanting towards you. But this came out with divine guidance right after the change. So this is confirmation that they are helping you tap into how you actually manifest. So pay attention to that. Like if you have ancestors right now that are lingering in your house and like knocking things over, or like you might have someone ask you about your art, or maybe if you're out and about, someone's like, oh, like Shantae, for instance, oh, I really like your outfit. If you're getting like little pulls here and there and you're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, it's because they're trying to get you to do the thing. They're trying to get you to do the thing. Yes, been doing that. Exactly. Yes, makes sense. Okay, perfect. Lean in even more. Like if you have an idea or a creative endeavor or a business idea that you're like, I want to do this, I just don't know how to execute it, they want you to try. Like that's all I'm hearing. Like try. Even if it doesn't work out, be in the energy of trying, even if you have to start from scratch, because again, like they can't put the pieces in front of you or bring the people towards you unless you choose to do the thing. So you have to choose to do the thing, keep being creative, and then the right pieces kind of magnetize themselves toward you. Can we get clarity about happiness, please? Yeah, learn the truth. And good luck. We have the good luck card here and learn the truth. But when I heard learn the truth, um, they want you to be a little bit more honest about what actually makes you happy. It's like you've been honest, but they're like, could you be more honest? Like, are you telling the entire truth of what makes you happy, even down to your physical body? Like it could be about intimacy, it could be about how you dress, it could be about how you eat, what you feel when you go speak to your family, what you feel on social media when you post. Like there's still one more layer of authenticity that you need to be able to get to for these next manifestations to come in. And so they want you to tap into that transformation energy and be honest. Like it's like your soul is craving to like show itself in a massive way, and your life is going to become so much easier, but you have to be able to be honest, right? And maybe like even if you have a preference with how like you want to date people, or maybe you've been going on dates and you're like, I'm not really enjoying this. Are you being honest with them? Like, are you actually allowing the people who like you to speak with you? Are you putting yourself out there and you're like, I don't really I don't even know. They're like, well then no. Right? It's like that kind of energy. Like your ancestors want you to focus on not sitting in the frequency of like, I don't really know. They're like, no, by now you should know. By now in your path, you should know. What do you want? Like, what do you desire? Go get it. Remove the things that are not for you, but show up authentically so people know how to treat you. They're like leveling you up, but putting you into your boss energy when it comes to your creativity, because it's like, nah, we're just going to like freeze everything until you like speak your truth. I'm not doing live polls right now. You can ask a question when I do Tarot 10, but you have to send money, $10 to CashApp. Yes, I'm doing the thing. Perfect. Keep doing the thing. Expand on the thing. Expand on the thing. Like it's almost like, okay, now that you're doing the thing, right? Now that you're doing personal styling, how can you do it even better? What could you really do to take it up a notch? That doesn't mean like, oh, I need to go scream from the mountaintop. How can I creatively make myself stand out even more? Like, I know myself so well, and I know that I'm worthy of the best clients. What can I do to take it up a notch? Who am I? Why do they need to know about me? Thanks, Nia. Thanks, Nia. It's resonating. I'm hearing the message loud and clear. Perfect. Yeah, it's like your ancestors are pushing you a little bit more. It's like, okay, now you're comfortable doing the thing. Do it better. Like they're giving you an invitation to perfect your craft. Perfect it. Yeah. Okay. So with banishing occurs, we have rebirth. So if you're like really leaning into that change energy right now, that is exactly what's happening in your life. So allow it to happen. Take it in strides. Take it with joy. You're not going to fall apart. It's going to be awesome. But they are holding your hand through this entire thing. So tell them thank you. Make sure you light some candles for your ancestors. If you don't know how to work with your ancestors, be sure to check out my playlist on YouTube. I think it's called Ancestor Work 101, and you can begin there. Let's get some more clarity about banishing a curse. Grounding. Yeah. So this card, aside from giving you advice about anchoring in your energy, it's also about the seeds that you have planted in the last couple of years are now coming to fruition for yourself. So be prepared to receive them. Be prepared to receive them, right? Like if you had an influx of customers, right, for you who are styling, how would you handle them? Like, how would, if 10 people or 15 people reach out to you right now, like, how would you handle them? And same thing for you, Nia, and for anybody else, Ideala, like, how would you handle getting many bookings? Many bookings all at one time. What would you do? Would you have the capacity? What would your calendar look like? How would you onboard them? That sort of thing. Let's get one more for creativity, and then I'm going to move to the actual tarot cards. Yeah, follow your intuition. This is you fully channeling. You need to be in this channeling energy more. Use your intuition, be in the channeling. And it's also gonna, I'm here, like, alleviate some stress around, we have confidence, financial things as well. If you've been feeling a little bit of a crunch, it feels like collectively they're doing a little bit of a crunch. They're doing like we're just gonna just dangle it over here. It's really funny. Like, you're totally fine. It just feels like before the outpouring comes the perfecting of the space, right? Where are they going to land? Where are you going to land? What are you going to do? What's the plan? You are the millionaire, the billionaire of your company. Act like it. Hi, act like it. Act like it. Like, when people come up to you, remember that they are coming up to the CEO, founder, CFO of that company. I'm dead serious, right? Like, always have that energy with you when you are meeting new people. Noted. Amazing. Yeah. Right? Like, just because you know the person also doesn't mean you give them a discount. Just because they're family don't mean you give them a discount, right? It doesn't matter. My family knows that. They don't even like, I've never given my family a discount in my entire life, and they've always, like, happily paid full price. Like, and even in the beginning when I was testing, like, I've never seen them do this before, but when I was testing my systems, when I sold physical products, they would just pay for nothing. Like, it's just to test the system because they felt like it. So it's like, don't overextend your time and your energy just because you're feeling a little bit of, like, self-worth thing going on. Like, because people want to support you, just have to allow them. Happy Tuesday. Hi, gratitude. Let's get some cards for creativity, please. Yeah. You're in a good energy with your creativity. You're still learning how to bring it to full fruition in terms of it feeling like fulfillment, and you being able to do it full time. Like, it's almost like you're in this transition of doing it full time. But their advice is to work on how you view your craft and how it's going to come to fruition full time. Because just because you may be doing something right now that aligns with your creativity doesn't mean that's how it's actually going to work in the next couple of months. Like, you can get some sort of opportunity that has to do with what you are doing, but it doesn't mean it'll look this exact same. So try not to limit your manifestations on how it's supposed to look or how the opportunity is supposed to look. Just continue to perfect the craft, because I think it feels like what they're trying to say is, like, you're having trouble seeing yourself doing it fully, full time, forever and ever and ever, or however long, because you don't quite know what the pieces are going to look like. But you'll have the pieces to be able to know that. But the path is going to look different. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I love hearing this. Look at this celebration card. We have the Three of Cups here, and we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And this is coming along with change and courage. So for some of you, you may also have some people coming in to help you with your business, or you might have some more new clients or opportunities for you to take advantage of. Your ancestors don't want you to drop the ball with this. So if you're getting people who are literally asking or hinting around things, or you hear conversations near you, ancestors want you to engage. Like they want you to be open. They want you to be curious. They want you to ask questions and put yourself out there. Like see every moment as an opportunity to help someone, because it's not just about you making money and all those things. Like all of you know myself, like as an artist and activist, as a healer, we're all about also being of service. And so they want you to stay focused on that. Like if you are going to be of service, how are you actually going to help people? If you were to hear that, like someone was talking about like some sort of need that they have and you feel like you can help them with that, tell them that. Like they want you to get used to putting yourself out there, because the only way you're going to get to the stage in life where your name is known, where your business is known, is if you allow yourself to be open to rejection. Like you have to be open to rejection. In order to get all the yeses, you also have to get some of the no's, but you have to be the leader of your energy as well. Because you never know, like that one person can lead you to 10 other people who need help, or they could know the right person or the right marketing or give your car. You know what I mean? Like it can set off a whole chain of events. But if you're not paying attention to your surroundings or putting yourself out there or willing to have conversations, it's really hard for them to help you. You're so ready for this new moon tomorrow. Yeah. Shed everything you can today, plant new seeds tomorrow. It's amazing. Literally, all my laundry is at the lavanderia and it comes back tomorrow. I was like, why are you keeping it so long? Usually it's 24 hours. Making a choice. Yeah. So we have the Ace of Swords here with the Two of Swords. I feel like the Two of Swords is the energy that you're coming out of, and the Ace of Swords is what you're leaning into with your magical power and divine guidance. But that's also a reminder that if any of you are doing some scripting, just make sure you're being specific about what you are asking. Like, don't, now's not the time to be in your vague energy. Now's the time to be in your very specific energy. Like, if you want to move somewhere, I move here and this month, like blah 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 blah. This is the amount of money I have in my account. This is how I spend it. This is this is blah, like paint a picture so the universe can kind of help piece it together for you. So make sure you have clarity around your wishes and things right like that. How long is the list today? I have yoga in at 7. What do you mean lit? Oh, live today. I'm only gonna go until 9. We're gonna end the collective in like a couple minutes and then go into tarot 10 if anybody wants it. So if you want tarot 10, I'm gonna pull 2. Look at this Empress on the bottom. I'm gonna pull 2 quick cards for your question. I'm not answering, is so and so gonna come back to me? I'm not answering like financial stuff. But you can send it to Cash App, which is $Flourish, FLOURISHASE. If you're on YouTube, you also have in the description the Venmo and the PayPal link. It is raining so hard. Oh, the tarot 10 list. I haven't checked Cash App yet. Normally people say tarot 10 in the chat. If anybody wants a tarot 10, be sure to put it in the chat or send it to Cash App so I know. I'm going to pull like 2 or 3 more cards and then we'll get into tarot 10 if anybody needs it. Okay, making sense. Beautiful. Yes, this is all making sense and resonating. I've started viewing my business cards as money seeds. Love that. Got to spread them far and wide. Exactly. When I would travel around with my cards, I was like in every state, every state. And then like when I started manifesting before I left, It was like 2 weeks straight of random people messaging me on social media like, hey, look what I found. And they were taking a picture with my card. Someone was in like Charlotte, someone was in Miami, someone was like, I was like, yes, it's working. I want to do a poll, but don't want to miss it. Okay. So if you do have to go, you're welcome to in CashApp put your question and I can still answer it live, but you have to watch the replay over on YouTube. The replay is going to be on YouTube. So you can just go back and watch it and I will do my best to timestamp it. Okay. Can I get some more with happiness, please? So pay attention to these opportunities. Yeah, y'all need to get over being sad. You're still showing up in the spiritual realm for some of you as guarded energy. You need to walk away from that now. Like walk away from it, stop being so guarded and just do your best. Do your best to welcome happiness, even if you wake up that day like, I can't trust them. Right? Like it's normal, especially when you're hanging out with your new soul tribe or you're learning how to lean into this new career and you're trying to trust your path that you have no fucking clue how it unfolds. Like your ancestors are like, would you stop? It's almost like looking at a field of flowers and there's all this fresh food and fruits and like everything you need out there. It's beautiful. And then you're out there with a bat and they're like, why did you bring a bat to the tea party? Like it's like that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Alyssa, if you want a reading, you need to send it to CashApp. I receive and laughing. Oh, that was my energy today. Yeah, exactly. Guarded is my middle name. I just trust no one. Okay, Shantae, I want you to change that statement right now because that's what you're manifesting. We just talked about this. Just manifest that. Do you want that to be your middle name? Do you want to stay guarded? Do you want to walk all up in the garden and not get your manifestation because you're too busy swinging your bat around? Y'all, huh? That bat analogy was hilarious. I'm just saying. Like that's literally the energy that they're showing me. Like you're like in your green pastures. It's like put the fucking fire torch down, bud. You're gonna be okay. Like just give yourself a hug and go into meditation, take that bath and be like, I'm totally safe, even though I don't trust anybody. I used to do that all the time. Like I told one of my friends because they were so sweet and loving. I was like, you are so sweet and loving. I have to consciously choose to not be mad. Like I was like, I have to consciously be like, no, Z, they love you. And then it was like Gollum and Smeagol all in one. I was like, no, they hate me. I was like, this is outrageous. This has got to go. But I told them everything. I was like, I was so traumatized that I was like, I didn't care. They would be like, I love you, Z. And I'm like, get the fuck out of my space. Like, I need help. You know what I mean? Like you gotta let your you gotta just let your guard down. Thank you, Nia. You gotta just let it down. It's time. Like, y'all, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous at this point. Like, look at this energy. Look at this energy. And then you're over there like, ancestors like, what the fuck was this journey for? Like, what are you doing? We're just going to stay here until you decide to not be mad. It's kind of like, when a little kid goes into timeout or something and then it's like finally they're solid, but then sometimes they're still mad. It's like, but you're not a 4-year-old trying to regulate themselves. You're a grown-ass adult. Like, you're a grown-ass adult. You're a grown-ass adult. Yeah, it has to do with your happy ending. This was coming up last time in one of the readings of like not fully believing that you can have this. It's like you're manifesting it and you're moving forward and you're like, yeah, I'm positive. I'm like on my journey. But then all of a sudden you have a slip up and you say something. And then it's like, oh, damn, like you're still hella negative about it. Like they want you to look at that side of you. They want you to be honest with yourself. Because you've already seen up until this point how easily it is for you to manifest things into your life. But like, this is it. Like, this is everything that you've been wanting. Like, all it is your mindset. There's nothing else holding you back. Just your mindset. I'm learning and trusting, but I'm still watching them with one eye squinted. Exactly. One day at a time, right? You can let people show you who they are, but also you must show them who you are. If there's no sort of reciprocity in the relationship, they will show you exactly what you are looking for, right? Because you have to also create energy where they can exist in safety as well. It's not just you going into situations and you being the only one who needs safety. They need safety too. Like you have to speak the language and they have to speak the language. But you will never know unless you try, right? This isn't just about you, honey boos. We have contemplation, thinking about your decisions. Can we get some clarity on this, please? If you need to be in hermit mode, like a little bit of meditating a little bit longer these next couple of days, they recommend you do that so you can align your energy with your emotions, get off this karmic wheel. We have the wheel of fortune in reverse. Yeah, tap in with your intuition. You have things coming in for you, but it's like, why are you taking that road? Let me do 2 more cards and then we're going to get to Tarot 10. This feels like a pretty straightforward thing. Cleanse your energy the rest of today. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. The Fool as a final card. So just a reminder, you were on a new journey. You created this life for yourself. So this is confirmation for all of you that this is a new beginning. That's why it feels this way. We literally have the 6 of Wands popping up. This is your victory. This is you succeeding at your dreams. So allow it to happen. Like you worked too hard to be this guarded. You worked too freaking hard. Like you know that you don't need to be this guarded. Deep down. I know you all know. So now it's time to let it go. And for folks in the House of Bougie Savage, I want you all encouraging each other to receive a little bit better. And for anybody who's not in the House of Bougie Savage, feel free to book any sort of service and you'll be able to have access to it. I am going to start Tarot 10. Is there anybody who wants Tarot 10? Feel free to put it in the chat. Also send it on CashApp or PayPal or Venmo. Just let me know. Looks like we are doing the collective stop at 32. Also, everybody, the final chapter of the Mango Men and Other Manifestations drops this Friday. Who's pumped about it? Who's pumped about it? Who is pumped? Who's caught up? Let me know who's caught up while we wait for Tarot 10s to come in. Who the frick is caught up? Who read the last one? Who streamed it? Me. Dante, yay. I love that you're caught up. We have Destiny at the bottom. Damn. What are y'all doing? Nia's caught up. What? Okay, what did you think of the last chapter? It's taking a different stroll. This is a different stroll. I'm about to put y'all on a motherfucking roller coaster. What did you think? What did you think? For folks who don't know what it is, Mango Men and Other Manifestations is a celebration of being spiritual with your ancestors, being a child of Oshun, and testing your magic when it comes to manifesting love. I share all of my love stories. They're all based on true events, but some aspects of each story are not true. And you have to try and figure out what they are. Also, Shantae, I loved your guesses. Z, we already on it. Oh my God, not how I thought this would go. But I'm here for it. What did you think was going to happen? I love hearing everybody's like, I didn't think it was going to go like that. I be all up in my computer like, like, I bet they think this is going to happen. I bet they think. Who's manifesting love as well? Disney fairy tale cliche. Yes. So many people write books. I mean, you don't know how the book's gonna end. But I literally was like, I feel like they're like, it's gonna be a roller coaster. into love. But love doesn't happen like that sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't. You know I'm a realist. You know I'm a realist. I'm using tonight to catch up. These lives boost my mood so much. Yay! True, it is true. That's like the hardest part sometimes when it comes to writing and coaching and teaching people how to manifest love is like we have to decondition, not saying you have to be pessimistic about love, but we have to decondition our mind and our energy to think that like um you don't have to put in any work or that you're not going to question yourself or like things are supposed to look as perfect or maybe this person appears to be the right one but really they're not. It's like there's so many things that happen in the physical world that like Disney does not touch on whatsoever, right? Because if they did, most people wouldn't watch it. Most people wouldn't because they want to believe in happily ever after, which happily ever afters do exist. But also, many people face their trauma, they face their busy mind, they face being neurodivergent, they face heartbreak, they face like family, like we don't manifest love in an hour like a Disney movie does. They go through an entire lifetime in like an hour and a half. These last two brought me back to reality, not in a bad way, but it definitely made me reevaluate. Ooh, I love that. What were you reevaluating? Just like how you view love? Oh, let me make sure I'm checking CashApp because y'all know how I do things. Okay, I've got one. Who is it? Shawnee! Oh my gosh, Shawnee, I didn't even know you were here. Which one are you? I can't see people's faces. Are you on TikTok? I can't see. Oh, Shawnee, I've been thinking about you so much lately. I'm like, where the hell is Shawnee? Where is Shawnee at? We haven't seen Shawnee. Shawnee didn't go to artist night. Okay, I got your 10. Let me make sure. I didn't. Okay, I got your question. This one doesn't let me put a cute little heart on it. I have to always do it from my phone. Okay, Shani, I'm going to do your tarot 10. I've been in my sacred healing space. Beautiful. Deep healing. Good for you. Yeah, your energy feels good. Shani, I heard two different messages. The first one was not pertaining to these cards, but the first one was you shifted something around your finances, which is helping you right now. That came through like super clear, like super, super clear. So then we also have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Three of Swords. I'm getting a lot of spirits around you. If you're getting some spirits in your space, it's because they really want to talk to you. So maybe spend some extra time with your ancestors. New ancestors, I heard. You have new ancestors that need to help you right now. Maybe also do your work, is what I'm hearing. Give the new ones permission to come forward. You already know how to do that. Been seeing hummingbirds and butterflies. Ah, amazing. Yeah, so you've had, this is an interesting, okay, so I 24 to 48 hours. Um, they want you to focus on any heartbreak that you might be feeling or anything that might be making your heart feel unsteady. It may not necessarily be heartbreak, but unsteady. That is your main focus for the next 24 to 48 hours. Um, they want you to come out of your mind energy a little bit. Yeah, it's almost like you need to submerge yourself into the spiritual realm. You need to talk to them because they're helping you heal a part of your heart space that can only be healed with the help of your spiritual gifts and your ancestors. So it's almost like sometimes they can hear you or see you or sense you trying to be analytical with trying to figure out the next best steps, um, to try and fix something, but there's an answer that you need or help from the ancestors in order to heal this very specific thing because it's also tied to a different ancestor. Um, is that making sense? I'll go back and read people's questions. Just want to make sure I can see Shawnee. Yes, to the new ancestors, right? I've been twitching nonstop. I need to go into meditation for this. Yeah, you need to actually go into the realm. Do you remember how to do the mirror work? You need to open that door for the high frequency ancestors. Just make sure you do your protection. Um, because they are whipping around. Like you have a lot of spirits who are trying to help you release and cut ties. They're going to make it easier on you, but you might feel a bit of a surge of like intensity of emotions because they're going to be stepping forward because it's also some of them. Um, but yeah, it's not your mind. Your mind or your third eye might feel a little bit busy, or you might like when you have an influx of them around you, you might have a little bit of a headache, or it might happen afterwards. Just make sure you drink water. And if you feel every once in a while a bit tired, it's because they're trying to put you into the spiritual realm. But you need to focus on your heart space. There's one last piece that needs to be released. Okay, so make sure you do your, yeah, it's because they're trying to talk to you. And there's just too much energy in your body that feels like it's like it needs to, it's like ancestors need to do a spiritual like cleansing to help you out, but there's like stories and things that need to be pieced together with their help. So make sure that you get in contact with them and ask for the high frequency ones. They're going to show up quickly because the minute I tapped into your energy, they were like, pew, pew, pew. So just be ready for spirits walking around in your bedroom, is what I'm hearing. Um, is that making sense? I'm going to stop the reading there. Let me go back to read. Um, Hi, what kind of questions are allowed? Yes, no, only. You can ask, like, the only things that I'm not answering is like, is this person going to come back to me or specific financial questions? So everything else you can ask. Or if you're just like, what do I need to focus on right now? You can totally ask that too, and I can just channel. You just send $10 to Cash App. So it's $ FLOURISHASE. You just send $10. You can put your question in there if you don't want people to see your question as well. Um, and I'm happy to help you. And I'm watching it on my end. If you're on YouTube, again, you can use Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Nia, yeah, like we couldn't just take Prince Naveen. guy because he was fun and cute and had a vibe. Yeah. His actions had to match and we didn't have to make excuses. Yes. Yes. Nia, you were spot on. Okay, I'm catching up on everybody's messages. Hi. Very cool. Hearts, Johnny. Thank you, Z. Yes, it makes sense. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're doing a beautiful job. So just tap in with them. Awesome. Thank you. Happy to help. Is it Leo? Looks like Leo. I will definitely do mirror work this evening and rewatch this on YouTube. Awesome. Yay. Okay, Nia, you put tarot 10. Okay, let me reload. Nia. Okay, I got your question. I'm gonna pull for you right now. Let me just check YouTube. Yeah, that's Shantae. Hi, Moss. How's it going? I sent Venmo, beloved, grandest day. Okay, perfect. Hold on, Moss. I will go to Nia. My Venmo just signed out. Let me go to Nia and then I will pull up Venmo. Sound good, Mossas? Mossas! Hey, Nia, you're up next. Today's a chill day. Fucking weird day, but a chill day. That's how I feel. I don't even know what's happening. Thank you, Moss. It's a sweet message. Nia, you've been in such a loving energy. I can feel it. Yeah. Like literally when I pulled the Two of Cups, because we have y'all, you're over here. So I'll do it over here. We have the Two of Cups with the Knight of Swords. It was so cute, the image. It was almost like you, it was like two little kids. It was like one little kid playing with another little kid. And it's almost like your ancestors acknowledging that you've been in this energy of like a very sweet and tender, giving child. Like, you know, when you see little kids, like they just want to give to another little kid because they just do it. Like they naturally do it. They don't really think about it. It's like they're acknowledging that you're in that energy and they're so proud to see that because the message was that like they know how much like you've been in spaces where people have not given to you and you have completed this like lesson in this cycle around like you don't have to hide how beautiful your energy is from the world just because a lot of people around you make you feel like you have to. And so they're saying, keep going on that path because it's going to be advantageous for you and it's unlocking a lot of your gifts, is what I'm hearing, like your spiritual gifts. And it's also going to unlock your finances. But your advice from them specifically is with the Knight of Swords. So take action on any ideas specifically to business that you may have and just charge ahead with it. Like, don't even like try and slow down. Don't overthink it. It's almost like just push the button and go and just like be in the flow because you're channeling right now. Like, it's like you plus another spirit, like working in tandem to help your like love frequency, and it's so powerful right now that if you just showed up in the world, people would naturally gravitate towards you. And it's like, don't even have an agenda. Like, don't have an agenda when you're showing up to share messages. Like, just speak, but make sure you are taking action, but also take action towards the people who are supporting you. And if there are some people who aren't supporting you right now, or it feels a little bit challenging, like they're also saying it's okay to not take action towards them. Like, you can heal situations, but be mindful. It's like, be friends with the people who you know you can trust and that want to be friends with you and that are making an effort. Do it for the sake of like creating peace for you, but don't overextend yourself beyond that. Because they don't want your energy to turn into like you becoming the one in the relationship who holds the emotional foundation for everybody involved, because you're really good at doing that. So be in the energy exchange of I love you, I care for you, but I'm still going to have boundaries, and then allow the other person to reciprocate if they choose to, but also ask like, is this someone that I see being friends with down the road? And if it's not, then you don't have to have that reciprocity. Like, it's almost like they're saying like, don't force yourself into trying to learn a lesson or mend a relationship that you don't actually want. Like, when you check in with your energy, you may not really want it, and that's okay too. Like, you don't have to, but don't try and like put yourself into like, yeah, like generational healing lessons that are not like, they're like, it's not that important. So keep focusing on yourself. Is that making sense? I'm going to stop the reading there. I've been letting myself be seen. Yay! Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Let me know if that is making sense. So much sense. Thank you so much. Okay, perfect. Woo! Let me do this. Let me do Venmo. And then I'll go back to CashApp. Moss, I think you are next. And then I saw someone else. Was it Antoinette? 10 is sent. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Okay. Okay, let me log into Venmo really quickly. La la la. La la la. Okay. Will you please explain how this works? Yeah. So I'm going to pull 2 cards for you for Tarot 10. Every Tuesday, I do live tarot readings. And so you are welcome to ask a question as long as it doesn't say, like, is so and so coming back to me? Or something specific to financials and things like that. And I will do a flash read. I will pull 2 cards and channel likely a message from your ancestors. And you can send $10 to either Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. The easiest is going to be Cash App, so you can do the $ Flourish, FLOURISHASE. You can also find the links on my profile. I don't know how to do it on the screen here on TikTok. You know what I mean? Hold on. I need to get a code for Venmo. But that is what we are doing tonight. It's called Tarot 10. Damn. Oh, there you are, Masas. Okay, I got it. Just want to make sure I mark it off. Did you ask a specific question? Read. Okay. Do you have a question, Moss? You're welcome to put it in the chat. Or if you just want a general read, like, what do I need to know? Thank you, Nia. Nia just put the Cash App in the chat on TikTok if anybody needs it. No question, just open to guidance and truth from the most highest, myself, guides, loved ones. Okay, beautiful. I will get into it. And then Antoinette, I will go to you next. Mm, mm, mm. So this was interesting. So we have the lovers in reverse with the two of cups. But when this card came out, I actually wanted to hum a song. I couldn't recognize the song. So this feels like it has to do with love and your music, having to do with music. I'm hearing like your soul's music. Two of Cups. They want you to focus on opening your heart a little bit more. It has to do with relationships, like intimacy, tending to yourself. It's like a different type of tending to yourself. It's interesting because it kind of feels like your energy is a little bit, I wouldn't say guarded to love, but guarded to certain types of intimacy that um, they want you to open up to because it has to do with how you create, like how you collaborate as well. Um, but also, there could be someone around you who could be offering you, like, maybe some sort of love exchange. I don't know if you're really seeing it. I don't know if you're seeing it. It's hard to tell, but to focus on being open to the right type of intimacy that you want. They're not being very specific. It's almost like since we have like the energy of like new moon and things coming, it's like, what exactly do you want in your personal life? Like your love life. But I see it moving alongside your music. It's like they're very intertwined. Um, maybe even making a song or channeling a song about what you want, or maybe the answer will come when you write a song. Um, because it feels like it wants to come out, it's ready to come out, but it's not quite coming out yet. It's not quite coming out yet. um, but there is a desire for it. You're in this energy of like you're capable of receiving it, but there's a little bit of avoidance, a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit. It's like hone in on the love that you want, hone in on it, craft it, visualize it, believe in it. It's real that fair. I came because it's like that. And damn, I was trying to sing the other day, and that's true. It's interesting. Definitely a desire of intimacy. Yeah, I can feel it. It's like, it's almost like the song wanted to come out, and then it stopped, and then it was like love, and then it stopped, and then it was like intimacy, and then it stopped. It's like these little like it's like be in your flow with intimacy. There's something around intimacy that isn't connecting for you right now, but you're like, you have the energy within you. So like sit with it a little bit longer about what it is that is feeling uncomfortable about it. It feels a little bit avoidant, like the depth of it. Like it feels like your energy is very beautiful and very deep and very loving, but it's like it needs to merge with the intimacy part. Yeah. It's like I see like tentacles, like tentacles, like being the frequency of love, but through tentacles. But then it's like, but where are you? Where are you? Like, can people get to you, or can they only touch your tentacles? Where does that sound? You know what I mean? Like, what about you? Indeed, I can see it. I will sit in it longer. Indeed. Okay. Yeah, but it definitely has to do with your music. It's like maybe you need to speak truth about something, like what you really want or what you feel. Truly, truly, octopus, hug yourself. I'm going to stop the reading there. Yeah, exactly. It's like really tender. You have all the emotions, they're there. It's like just piecing it together. It makes sense, yeah? It's like right there. On point as always. Okay, great. Hey, I just passed the messages along. I'm just glad you're all here to receive them. And I can help when I can. Thanks, Moss. Okay, let me go to, I think it was Antoinette was next. Okay, I love that question. I love the end of it. That's such a seer thing too, Moss. Big hugs, buddy. That's such a seeing thing to say. But what am I not seeing? Happy to help. Dang. You're going to love that one. Yeah. There you go. I heard two messages immediately come out for you. The first one is someone's sneaky ass behavior. We have the Five of Swords. There's someone around you. Maybe make sure that you are cleansing your energy. It feels like they're trying to access your energy. It doesn't feel like it's going to get to you, but it's connected to this card, the star card, which I also heard the thing that you are not seeing is your capacity to be able to shine and be bold and be massive in the world. Like literally, when you are ready to be massive and be visible, it's going to be easy for you. And so, what they're saying is like, you're not quite seeing that in yourself. This could be someone you know, which is why it's kind of tied together to this star card. What you're not seeing is sometimes those thoughts sneaking in, lately at least. I'm hearing like last 2 days, even, that might be keeping you from being this star. It's almost like, no, you're the star, be the star. People see you as a star. But it's like it's almost like you know the energy of the star and you know the energy of being a light worker and you know your potential. But it's almost like you keep it as a potential and something that you have to earn when it's not something you have to earn. It's just an energy that you are. And so when you are ready for it to exist within you, meaning like to be seen, that is when you become the star. It's not like you're walking on a track to try and get there. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're trying to earn it, but that is also tied to whoever this person is. Maybe you've had to earn love from them and being seen, but it's like I don't know why I'm seeing Mario Brothers for some reason. Like, you know how like Um, like you're going through the video game and then you eat the thing and you go bloop, 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 and you like become this big Mario. Oh, hold on. I got to do the TikTok thing. Um, it's almost like your ancestors are saying you don't have to eat the thing to become the Super Mario. Like you already are the Super Mario, but just act like you are the Super Mario and believe you are the Super Mario. There's nothing to earn. There's nothing to earn. You're just experiencing and you're remembering and you're learning how to reveal those parts of you and feel safe within being the star. Like you are already the star. You don't have to like go down the checklist to be able to become the star. Is that making sense? That's what you're not seeing. It's like there's this energy of still trying to earn validation in minor ways throughout how you are showing up in a mental capacity. And it's kind of seeping into little things that you do. It doesn't feel super strong, but they want you to be clear that you are the star. Stop trying to earn it. Be it. Let me know if that is making sense. Aw, Nia's so sweet. Nia says, I see you as the star, Antoinette. Hi, Margarine. You have to send $20 to, $10 to Cash App. It's going to be a little bit further in the chat, but I'm not going to be answering, will I receive any money soon? Because I'm really heavy hearted. I'm not doing financial questions or will this person come back to me, but I'm happy to assist you if you need any sort of healing or advice on your money wounding. Let me know if you need help. Internet, is that making sense? Also, Moss. I don't think are you in the smaller private chat? A house chat? I don't think you're in there. I think you were in the bigger chat. I think I need to invite you into the other chat on Discord. Hello, are you there? The delay is real, y'all. The delay is real. Okay, I also have a question from Allah. Is it Allah or Ayla? Are you on YouTube or TikTok? Okay, yeah, that resonates. Okay, good. That's the biggest message for you, Internet. Work on embodiment. You are already the star. It's going to shift so much for you. We have 108 on the clock. This is your divine alignment. Own it. Don't let it slip away. It's the next phase of your manifestation journey. Okay, you're here. Yay. Okay, you're on TikTok. TikTok, and yes, you said it right. Like Lala. Okay, thank you. Let me see if you general reading, any advice. Okay, perfect. I will pull some cards for you right now. And again, for everybody, if you're on TikTok and you're not on YouTube, this reading is going to be up on YouTube. So they will always be there for everyone to go back and watch if you miss anything. I think it was around like 32 minutes that I ended the collective. And so you can go in from there and find your tarot 10. Yeah, I've been catching it sometimes and it's been showing up in my dreams. Good. Yeah, catch it as much as you can. Those little changes are going to help you a lot moving forward, especially right now. Especially right now. So let's go to Allah. Um, So, Allah, what we have here is the Six of Pentacles with the Hermit reverse. But what's interesting is when the Six of Pentacles came out, it was more of a focus on you have this two dynamic energy going on of like your ancestors and your guides needing you to move a little bit more out of hermit mode and keeping to yourself. Um, while also ensuring that you're not going to overgive. It's almost like allowing the lessons that you've learned in the past to come full circle and knowing that you're not going to repeat it anymore. But it's time for you to be out in the world and to be visible. Um, but they do want you to like, yes, it's okay to, be cautious of certain people, but it's time for you to participate. That's what I'm hearing. Like it's literally like time for you to participate, go after your dreams. It's time for you to live the life that you are wanting, is what I'm hearing. It's almost like you have this really sweet and kind energy. Maybe people have taken that for granted before. Um, but now it's up to you to be in your energy that is powerful and to create the life that you're wanting. Creation seems really strong for you right now. Like you have to be actively creating, actively sitting within your desires and allowing that to guide you. I'm also hearing like actively tuning into your third eye and your intuition and peeking. It seems like you're actually quite gifted if you really like wanted to be, or maybe you're already sensing it, but like being able to see a lot of your future and yeah, like there's this big energy of participate in your future, like walk the path or move on the path, take steps on the path. They don't want you in this hidden energy anymore, and it feels like you are slowly learning how to come out of it. um, but as you are coming out of it, just understand and believe and know that you have everything you need to be able to make good decisions and to be able to be discerning about who you hang out with. Um, yeah. And there's also a little bit of something about money. So be mindful if anybody is questioning about money or wants to know about your money or finances or career or things like that. It almost feels like they want you to protect your sovereignty and to not overshare and to not physically overgive to people, but they also need you right now to go enjoy your life. And that's what it feels like. Like it feels like a very gentle like, hey, are you ready to enjoy this life? Allah, is that making sense? Is that making sense for you? Like it's like a okay, this resonates. Okay, good. Yeah, it's like they want you to enjoy it for you and you alone, but um it's time. Like I just get like a very sweet like come to me. It's time. Let's go outside. Um you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Um yeah, I'm glad it's resonating. I'm going to stop the reading here. Um okay, I'm glad it resonated. Oh yeah, not on Discord. Okay, Moss, I will send it to you. If I forget, remind me. Oh, y'all are sweet. Okay, I sent the 10. This is Yoda. Hi, how are you? And I meet in February. Yeah, I know exactly who you are. um your sigil was so much fun with all the creatures. That was a wild journey. Okay, let me check. So you want to do tarot 10. Let me reload it. And Allah, let me know how you're doing. Just want to make sure. Deodah, I got it for reading. Okay, so you're welcome to like ask your question in the chat. I'm not doing like, is this person going to come back to me or any financial things? But you can ask for general guidance, any messages that you need to know, whatever you prefer. And then I'll pull the two cards. It's so great to have you here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited all of you are here. General. Okay, I will pull for you. Thank you. And also, since you were on TikTok, I don't know if you were here when I was saying it earlier, but I'm streaming live on YouTube as well. So that's where the recording is going to live. The collective reading ends around 32 minutes, and then the rest of it is Tarot 10. So you just have to kind of skim through. Mm. Um, so I'm getting for you, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And what I was hearing, I was actually hearing quite a bit of thoughts, busy thoughts around like creating the life that you are wanting, like your happily ever after, your literal happily ever after. And I'm also getting a little like in my heart space, which also kind of makes me feel like maybe it feels like maybe some energy needs to be cleared from your heart space. Um, so focusing on doing some tapping on your chest, but also asking yourself what it is about your dreams, your happily ever after, or the creating the life that for myself that feels unattainable. Because that's what I'm hearing. It's like you're beautiful at taking action and following your guidance, but there is this emotional aspect that is needing to be tapped into more deeply, because your 10 of Cups energy is your heart space. It is your solar plexus, but it's mostly your heart space. And when that type of tension is there that I am feeling, it's like it feels like it's a worthiness thing. Like, is it going to happen? Do I know how to do this? Like, yes, I'm doing the things, but I'm not fully seeing it quite yet. But it's like I'm hearing a lot of thoughts. So we have the Queen of Swords here in reverse, which is like a reminder from your ancestors, um, to do your best to quiet your mind. Like your mind is like running full capacity sometimes is what I feel. Um, because they want you to take aligned action, but you have to slow down. You have to slow your energy down. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to physically be slow, which sometimes will help you, but it's like you have to move slow enough to be able to hear, sense, feel, move through your heart space so that you can trust what is going to come next. You can trust that this life exists for you. So you can trust that this is your new beginning so that you can trust that this is for you, this is mine, it's already done. Like it's very much so in that energy of like, I believe in it, I sense it, it's mine, of course this is mine, of course I get my happily ever after. It's like a very tender nurturing feeling, but in the past you may have approached creating certain things in your life from the energy of just action. And so your ancestors are like, there is an entire other journey that they want you to open up to, which is like the loving side, the nurturing side, the remothering yourself side, the I am compassionate side. I don't have to force or chase. I can exist within love. And it also feels like maybe there is some a little bit of grieving that might need to happen. Um, that may come up as you work with your heart space. right? It feels like maybe even doing some breath work, some somatic work. Um, yeah, it feels very inner child esque around self worth that needs to be looked at. It feels like a cycle that needs to break, that will then like open up maybe two more cycles that are keeping you from holding on to that frequency and existing within all this love and happiness that so easily radiates from you. Like it's easily within you, but it's covered, it's a bit shielded right now. It doesn't quite feel safe to come out. um, and usually when I see that energy or I can sense it, it's because the inner child is not too far behind, um, of like needing a safe space to be able to express themselves. And once that can happen, then the love, the trust, the self worth, and everything kind of aligns itself. So definitely focus on your heart space and taking a gentler approach to your manifestations. I'm also getting so you don't burn yourself out. It feels like you can easily burn yourself out. And then, like, there's no reason for that. Like, your ancestors are already helping you so much. So, try not to burn yourself out. Is that making sense? Hi, I'm good. How are you? Brandon, if you have a question, you can send it to Cash App with $10. I'm not answering any like, will this person come back to me or financial things. But you're welcome to ask any other questions and I'll pull two cards. Muma, is it Muma or Mama? Muma. Yeah, you can send it. Nia tagged you below with the information and I will check it in a second. I feel like I keep saying your name wrong. That makes sense. It really does. And that's exactly how I've been feeling. Thank you. Okay, good. Yeah, comfort. It's like there is a cycle that's ready to break. Um, yeah, I can sense it quite strong. It's ready to come forward. It's time. If you need any other help, you let me know. If you need any inner child assistance or things, I already told you. Everybody knows. I'm always here. If anybody needs a session or whatever, you just reach out and I'm here to hold space. So you don't have to do it alone. Let me check the thingy majiggy. Okay, I don't see anything on Venmo. Hi, Z. I'm gonna go in like 2 minutes. You know how my 2 minutes are, y'all. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything because there is a delay whenever I say things. Okay, so Venmo looks good. Cash App, I think, looks good. Feel free to let me know in the comments, or on the live stream, like if anybody needs a tarot 10, so I can keep a lookout for it. And again, super thanks for liking the live. Y'all are amazing. Me too. Um, I am just super excited for all of you. Reminder, the last chapter of the Mango Men and Other Manifestations drops this Friday. And I was also recording a new episode of Black Girl Magic Meets White Girl Questions with my bestie from the neuroaffirming space who works with children. And we talk about everything manifestation. So we have both of those coming. We have both of those coming. How are you all feeling after your tarot 10s and the collective reading? How are you all doing? Is one day a week good for you all, or do you want more than one? I'm debating. I'm gonna have to change my schedule. So I might not do it at this time of day. They might have to be earlier in the day, starting in April. Would you all still be able to tune in and say hi? Just want to make sure. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm gonna drop it in the chat on YouTube because I don't know how to do it on TikTok. I'm gonna figure it out. I also learned that there is a desktop version. um, but I'm doing a free kick the shit 3-day happiness challenge that is coming up very soon. So make sure you sign up. It's absolutely free. If you can't make it, totally fine. I'm going to record it and you'll still have access within my learning portal. For those of you on TikTok, you can go to my link tree and click the top button. It'll say 3-day kick the shit to happiness challenge. It's one of my favorites. It's very high energy. I love it because it's more of like the accountability part. It's more of mindset work. We're going to do some meditation as well and some activities. So if you love that kind of stuff, I recommend you sign up right now. So good. I feel aligned. Yay. Feeling good. This was needed. Oh, I'm so excited. Definitely stop by and say hi, everyone. Again, if you're not in the House of Bougie Savage, let me know. I think I need to send some of you on TikTok the link. It's a smaller private group of people who are artists, activists, and healers, so you can come connect. And usually, if you book a service or something like that, I try and add the link, but sometimes I forget. Just my one interview question. Oh, okay. Well, you have a question. Questions. I love when you ask questions. If that's not what you're talking about, I'm not embarrassed whatsoever to put myself out there. But be sure to stream the Mango Men and other manifestations. Happy to help. Thanks for saying I'm wonderful. I love helping y'all. It's so fun. It's like, this is why I love this. And this is why I used to travel around at expos and do this, even though it was a lot of energy. Being in expos, like, oh my gosh, I can do everybody's thoughts. There's nothing like it. I miss actually meeting everybody in person and seeing people. And, I don't get to see you here. I just get to see your little bubbles. I just get to see your little bubbles. My nose is so stuffy. Is it harder via the internet or same as in person? It's the same. It's the same. Um, it's actually really comfortable to do it over the internet because I have a little bit of an extra barrier. Where sometimes if like someone is going through a situation that could be quite challenging or they're naturally quite resistant, um, when I'm with them in person, I feel it more intensely. So sometimes it's like the pros and cons. But then when I'm in person doing readings, or if I'm doing an event, or because I used to do the fly with me sessions in person and like host space for people and do the shamanic work and like one to one. Those were always really fun because then I can like push energy into you. And it's very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. So that's the part I miss. I can still do it through the screen. I can still tap into people's energy. But when I'm in front of you, it's like me, but on crack. It's like way, 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 way stronger. So it's just so much fun. I like both, but I wouldn't say it's harder. It's just I have to prepare for different things. But before, when I was doing big expos, it was a lot because there's like thousands of people who come through those places, and usually I would get like a main traffic kind of booth, and so it's just a lot of energy. It was a lot of energy, but it was always worth it. um Nia, what were you talking about your interview question? Wow, can't imagine. Hope you are taking care of yourself. Yeah, I do my best to take care of myself. For the longest time, like I had a strong sense of urgency of like, I have to help everybody and I have to help them right now because that's how my energy works. I just feel the collective all at one time. And so let's say everybody's like quantum jumping and like everybody's having tower moments. I'm like, I have to help them. And then I'm like, no, I can't do that. I need to actually rest so then I can channel one big thing and make a bunch of content. to help. So trying to, yeah, it's a balance, but nobody's perfect, especially me. It was about the mango men, but it looks like it didn't want to go through. Ooh, no, ask it. If it didn't want to go through, that means it's important. It's this energy lately. I'm telling you, I am telling you. Ask me about the mango men and other manifestations, which I highly recommend everybody stream. It's fun. I have one more freaking chapter to go. This was probably the most fun book I've ever written. And I have some more surprises coming. It's wild. It's bananas. It's bananas. Go for it, Nia. Let me also make sure I didn't miss. I'm supposed to be. They even said anything. Let me just make sure. Ah, okay. Oh, crap. Okay, I do need to send that to them. Um, do you read yourself or do you go to someone the way therapists have their own therapist? Yeah, so I always believe in every reader should have a reader and every every healer should have a healer and every therapist should have a therapist. Like I'm totally like that. So I will read for myself, but I also specifically pick times and dates to not do that because one, like it's healthy for me to not be tapping into my energy so much, and I also need assistance. Um because I know that if like because of my gifts of being a seer and the way I see the world and how accurately I can predict things, it means there is a little bit of a margin of error. And so sometimes I will just double check with there's only like two people that I trust in this entire world that spirit has sent me to help confirm stuff. Um, so I go to them. I have my own therapist who's amazing. She's Haitian and she came from the ancestors and is very, very tapped in. So if I need like mental health things, like I always seek guidance because I firmly believe in not doing things by myself. Like I cannot run the business that I run right now at the capacity that I do without people's help. Like, could I read my own energy? Yeah. Do I get the signs? Yeah, absolutely. And then some days I have really bad days where it's like no judgment on me, but it's like I go through my own growth and I have to make my own decisions. And sometimes I'm not fucking accurate. And sometimes it's like, I just want to scream and someone else has to do it. Okay, I'm going to answer this question, then I'm going to head out. Do you have a favorite chapter? Ooh, that's a tough one. These are all great questions. Um, I feel like it's a tie between the chapter about me being in Polynesia, that one, the Polynesia chapter, because that one was just like it came out of me in a completely different way. But I loved the perspective that I took on it. Like I just had fun writing it for some reason. Like my energy was just different. Um, and I thought it was just a unique situation. It was a very, very unique situation, a very tempting situation. But I also feel like this last chapter of the book is probably one of my favorites. So the Polynesia one in this chapter 16, it's like, whew, what's happening? You know, the like, I don't even know how to explain chapter 16. I You're gonna be like, what the frick? Me and your brain's gonna go poof and explode. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, it's been amazing, and I just love celebrating love and journeys. Um, yeah, the Polynesia chapter was good, right? I feel like there was something about that chapter that when I wrote it, it just came out in a different energy. I don't even know what I was doing that day, but it felt different than all the rest of them. And that's how I feel about this chapter 16, but in a different lens, in a different tone, in a different um, frequency, but also I feel like because it's like the end of the book that it needed to be this way. But I also feel like the Polynesia chapter was just a really honest part of my heart, where the whole book was honest, but I feel like the Polynesia chapter was a different aspect of me. Like, and being honest about like what it was like being married, going through what I was going through, being in that space, and also being presented with the possibility of something else, and not knowing what to do about it. I'm so excited. Thank you for sharing these stories. This journey has been so fun. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm just really glad that you all stream it. And I hope that it also encourages all of you to just like jump into your love journey. I carried a lot of shame around it for the longest time because of other people. And then I just quickly learned that my love journey is my love journey and I don't care who knows it. And also, it can become so magical when you allow it to be. Um, and a lot of people live in the world without tapping into their ancestral magic or their Oshun magic or, you know, just love magic. And I refuse to live that way. Like, I don't want to live that way. I want to live my life. Even if it's wild and bananas and I see men coming all the time and it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm not equipped for this, you know? And when you're ready, you're ready. And when you're not, you're not. And that's it, right? All that glitters isn't gold. Sometimes all that glitters is gold and you just can't see it. But we're human and that's what's so fun. Like, I'm tired of people, just being like, oh, like, why didn't he, like, mind your own business? Can I go struggle? Like, can I just have fun? Can I follow my desires? Can I spin around this stripper pole? Can I just like eat the mango? Can I throw the mango? Can I just get mad at this man because that was stupid? Like, can I just, it's like the vibe of every chapter. Like, can I just like exist in this space of confusing love and not know what the fuck I want? Can I just, please? Thanks, Nia, for saying that. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm proud of all of you. Um, just taking this journey. And again, the new chapter drops this Friday. I'm going to head out. I forgot that I was supposed to message someone at 9. Yay for being neurodivergent. They messaged me a long time ago. Hey, it's me. I'm here. Okay, I really got to go. I'm sending you all so much love and so many hugs. I'm going to head out. I am late. I'm going to try and do my best to come live again during the daytime. Maybe some late ones. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to try. Bye. Yeah, cheers to neurodivergent baddies. What? We're the best. Again, the replay is going to be on YouTube. I will see you later, YouTube. I'm going to sign off.